You've seen them light up your dashboard. Some you ignore, some make your heart sink, and some you have absolutely no idea what they mean. Those little symbols aren't just there to confuse you. They're your car trying to tell you something, and ignoring the wrong one could leave you stranded or worse. Let's decode every single one. Check engine light, the most infamous dashboard symbol in existence. It looks like a little engine, and when it glows, it means your car's computer detected something wrong with the emission system or engine performance. Could be a loose gas cap, could be a failing catalytic converter. The light doesn't tell you which, and that's the problem. If it's solid, you've got time to get it checked. If it's flashing, pull over. A flashing check engine light means serious misfires are happening, the kind that can destroy your catalytic converter in minutes. People drive around with this light on for months, and sometimes it's harmless. Other times, they're causing thousands in damage. Battery warning light. This one's a battery symbol, and it doesn't mean your battery's dead. It means your charging system isn't working. Your alternator might be failing, or there's an issue with the belt that drives it. If this light comes on while you're driving, you're running purely on whatever charge is left in the battery. You've got maybe 30 minutes before everything shuts down. No power steering, no lights, nothing. Don't assume you can make it home. You probably can't. Oil pressure warning light. It looks like an old-fashioned oil can, and when it lights up, stop driving immediately. This isn't a suggestion. Low oil pressure means your engine isn't getting lubricated properly, and metal parts are grinding against each other at high speed. You've got seconds to minutes before permanent engine damage occurs. Sometimes it's just low oil. Sometimes it's a failed oil pump. Either way, continuing to drive is choosing to destroy your engine. Brake system warning light usually shows the word brake or an exclamation mark inside a circle with parentheses on the sides. If it comes on while driving, check if your parking brake is still engaged. People forget. If it's not that, you've likely got low brake fluid, which could mean a leak or worn brake pads. Your brakes might still work, but they're compromised. Get it checked the same day. Tire pressure monitoring system light. Looks like a flat tire with an exclamation mark. One or more of your tires is significantly underinflated. Cold weather can trigger this even when nothing's wrong because air contracts. But don't assume. Check your tire pressure. Driving on underinflated tires reduces fuel economy, causes uneven wear, and increases blowout risk. If the light blinks for a minute then stays solid, the sensor system itself is malfunctioning. A BS warning light. The letters ABS, usually in a circle. Your anti-lock braking system has a problem. Your regular brakes still work, but if you slam them in an emergency, your wheels might lock up and you'll lose steering control. It's the difference between being able to swerve around something and sliding straight into it. Not an immediate emergency, but don't put off the repair. Traction control light. Looks like a car with squiggly lines behind it. If it blinks while you're driving on a slippery road, that's normal. The system's working, cutting power to help you regain grip. If it stays on constantly, the system's turned off or broken. You'll still drive fine in good conditions, but hit ice or wet roads and you're on your own. Engine temperature warning light, a thermometer sitting in liquid. Your engine is overheating. Pull over as soon as it's safe, turn off the car, and let it cool. Continuing to drive will warp the cylinder head, blow the head gasket, or crack the engine block. Any of those means you're looking at repairs in the thousands. Could be as simple as low coolant, could be a broken water pump or busted radiator. Doesn't matter, stop driving. Coolant level warning light. Similar symbol to the temperature light, but this one specifically means you're low on coolant. Top it off, but also figure out why. Coolant doesn't just disappear. You've either got a leak or it's burning off somewhere it shouldn't be. If you keep topping it off without fixing the cause, you're just delaying a bigger problem. Power steering warning light, a steering wheel sometimes with an exclamation mark. Your power steering system has failed or is failing. You can still steer, but it'll feel like you're wrestling a bear. Modern electric power steering can fail suddenly. Hydraulic systems usually give you warning signs first, like whining noises. Either way, driving becomes exhausting and potentially dangerous in tight situations. Airbag warning light. Looks like a person with a circle in front of them. Something's wrong with your airbag system. They might not deploy in a crash. This isn't something that'll leave you stranded, but it's removing a critical safety feature. Common causes include sensor failures or issues with the clock spring in your steering wheel. Get it diagnosed. You don't want to find out they don't work the hard way. The lights keep coming, and each one's trying to tell you something specific. Some are urgent, some can wait. Knowing which is which might save you thousands or keep you from getting stranded 50 miles from nowhere. Washer fluid light looks like a windshield with dotted lines spraying up. Your washer reservoir is low. This is the automotive equivalent of your phone telling you it's at 10% battery. Fill it up. Takes 2 minutes. Costs almost nothing. But if you ignore it and end up on a highway behind a truck kicking up mud with zero visibility, you'll wish you'd spent the 30 seconds at the gas station. Low fuel warning light, gas pump icon, sometimes with an arrow pointing to which side your fuel door is on. You're running on fumes. Modern cars give you this warning with 30 to 50 miles of range left, but that's calculated on optimal conditions. Stop and go traffic, hills, cold weather, all of these drain your tank faster. The fuel pump uses gas to stay cool. Running it dry can burn it out, and replacing a fuel pump isn't cheap. Door ajar, warning light, an overhead view of a car with one door open. One of your doors or your trunk isn't fully closed. Could be the door itself. Could be the sensor lying to you. Either way, don't ignore it. Driving with a door that's not latched properly is dangerous, and if nothing else, the dome light staying on will kill your battery. Security indicator light, usually a car with a padlock. This one blinks when the car's off and armed. That's normal. It's telling would-be thieves that your car has an immobilizer. If it stays solid or blinks rapidly when you try to start the car, the system thinks you're not authorized. Could be a problem with your key fob battery, or the immobilizer system itself. Glow plug warning light, a coiled line, only shows up in diesel engines. The glow plugs are warming up. Diesels need these to start when it's cold because they don't use spark plugs. Wait for the light to go off before cranking. If it stays on while you're driving, one or more glow plugs have failed. You'll still drive fine once warm, but cold starts will get harder. DPF warning light. Letters DPF or an icon that looks like a filter with dots. Diesel particulate filters clogged. Diesels produce soot. The DPF catches it. When it fills up, the car burns it off automatically during what's called regeneration. If you only do short trips, the car never gets hot enough to finish the process. The fix is usually just driving on the highway for 20 minutes. If you ignore it long enough, you'll need a new filter. Those cost thousands. Brake pad warning light, a circle with dashed lines on each side. Your brake pads are worn down to the point where metal's grinding on metal. You've probably been hearing a screech for a while. Now the car is officially telling you to stop procrastinating. Continuing to drive wears down the rotors, which turns a cheap repair into an expensive one. Coolant temperature low light, blue thermometer symbol, engine's too cold. This usually shows up right after starting in freezing weather. It goes away once the engine warms up. Some cars use this to remind you not to floor it until things are warm. If it stays on, your thermostat might be stuck open. Your heater won't work well and your fuel economy drops. Transmission temperature warning light, a thermometer inside a gear, your transmission fluid's too hot. This happens when towing heavy loads, climbing steep grades, or if there's a problem with the transmission cooler. Pull over, let it cool down. Transmissions are expensive. Overheating one can destroy it completely. Continuing to drive guarantees you're looking at a rebuild or replacement. Reduced power mode warning light usually says something like engine power reduced or shows a wrench. Your car's computer has detected a serious problem and intentionally limited your engine power to prevent damage. You'll notice, the car feels gutless, acceleration's terrible. This is limp mode. It's designed to let you get home or to a shop without destroying the engine. Common triggers include bad sensors, throttle issues, or turbo problems. Get it diagnosed soon. The yellow and red lights, the symbols and warnings, they're all just your car trying to communicate. Some are whispers, some are screams. The difference between the two can mean the difference between a quick fix and being stuck on the side of the road with a smoking engine. Pay attention to what your dashboard's telling you because it's usually right, and that's just the beginning. In part 2, we're diving into the warning lights that most drivers ignore, until it's too late. So if you don't want to be that person, hit subscribe and I'll see you in the next part.